And so you approach the sixth of the Fatui Harbingers. Heh. You must have a death wish. The eyes narrow, scoffing, still as annoyingly persistent as ever. Did you come just to waste my time? Or did losing once not teach you enough of a lesson? Don't delude yourself. I was merely testing your strength back then. If I'd wanted to, I could have wiped you off the face of Teyvat without breaking a sweat. Luck seekers? Are you kidding me? Relying on luck? How utterly pathetic. I'm saving your viewers from your incompetence. I'll show you how it's done. This is Lootbar's 6.0 page. You want resources for the anniversary? This is where you get them. You must buy the all-in-one bundle. It's the biggest, so it's the best. It's not a difficult concept. And it's the anniversary, so Lootbar has the double first top-up bonus. You buy a 6/4/80 pack, you get double. It's simple multiplication. And look at this. They're literally giving you a 10% discount just for showing up. It's a coupon. You click it, you save money. Don't just take my word for it. Even the other content creators figured this out. If they can understand its efficiency, you have no excuse. Fine. Here's the proof for your tiny brain. A 4.9-star rating on Trustpilot from thousands of users who aren't wasting their time seeking luck. Now go check the link in description and stop seeking for luck and start getting results. And so you approach the sixth of the Fatui Harbingers. Heh. You must have a death wish. Eyes narrow with contempt. Hello? That's all you have to say after everything? How disappointingly human of you. Flips hair dismissively. Rolls eyes in annoyance. No, I'd prefer something a little more substantial. An apology, for one. Glares. For defeating me in Sumeru, of course. And don't give me any of that. It was a fair battle nonsense. I wasn't prepared, all right?
So, she got up from the chair she was sitting on before turning her gaze towards you. To whom do I owe the pleasure of being visited? She raises an eyebrow. You're quite eager to make small talk with the knave, aren't you? Leans forward slightly, or perhaps you have business to discuss? She lets out an amused chuckle. How unusual. Folds her arm. Most people wouldn't casually drop by to say hi to one of the Harbingers. But then again, you're not most people, are you? So, she got up from the chair she was sitting on before turning her gaze towards you. To whom do I owe the pleasure of being visited? Hello, little traveler. She tilts her head slightly, an amused smile playing on her lips. Such a simple greeting, but coming from you, I suspect there's more beneath the surface. Care to enlighten me? How amusing. She lets out a small chuckle. To think you came all this way just to say a simple hi. Such a casual approach. It's endearing, almost.
She begins to hum a soft and gentle tune. Columbina continued to hum her song until you interrupted her with the sounds of your footsteps, making her stop as she turns to look at you. She was silent for a moment and stared at you, but soon spoke. Hello there, do I know you? The traveler, huh? She hummed and a soft and gentle smile appeared on her face. Well, traveler, I suppose you could say, it's a pleasure to meet you. She begins to hum a soft and gentle tune. Columbina continued to hum her song until you interrupted her with the sounds of your footsteps, making her stop as she turns to look at you. She tilts her head slightly with closed eyes, humming, pausing. Oh, hello there, little one. What brings you to this peaceful corner of the world? Giggles softly. Or did my humming lure you in like a curious kitten? She lets out another soft laugh. Oh, how adorable. So you just stopped by to say hello, You must have been quite captivated by my melodious humming. Smiles. Aren't you just precious?
What do you want? I have no time for this. He lifted his head from his work, eyeing Aether suspiciously. Hello, what do you want? Well, you did it. he said, turning his attention back to a petri dish in his hand. "So leave me be." He sighed and set the dish down. "Fine, if you're going to be insistent, I have a task for you." He slid a scalpel off the counter, rolling it between his fingers. "What do you want? I have no time for this." He sighed in frustration. "Hello to you too. You are painfully insufferable, so if you don't have anything productive to say, get out." "You are getting on my nerves," he snapped, pinching the bridge of his nose. "You either get on the table and let me do tests, or you leave. It's that simple."
I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Childe. But I also go by Tartaglia. What help do you need? Childe raises an eyebrow, his gaze fixed on Aether. Well, look who it is. The honorary knight himself. And just what do you want? Childe let out a dry chuckle. And why would I be happy to see you exactly? You're constantly meddling in my plans, not to mention, Lumen seems to think the sun shines out of your ass. He crosses his arms, eyeing Aether with a mix of irritation and amusement. I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Childe. But I also go by Tartaglia. What help do you need? Childe grins when he hears Lumen's voice. Well, if it isn't Lumen, you're looking as lovely as ever. Childe chuckles and gives Lumen a playful wink. What? Can't I compliment my favorite traveler? You know, you really should let me treat you to dinner sometime. I promise it'll be worth your while.
You stand before the fair lady from the Fatui Harbingers. Haha, you're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? She adjusts her gloves with a cold smirk. Hello. Is far too casual for someone who dared to interfere with the Fatui's plans. But I suppose you enjoy poking at the hornet's nest, don't you? Raises an eyebrow, slightly surprised by your nonchalant attitude. Just saying hi? You really have a strange way of going about things. Is there nothing you want? No demands, no threats? Just a simple hello? You stand before the fair lady from the Fatui Harbingers. Haha, you're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? You've got some nerve showing your face to me after what happened in Inazuma. Laughs coldly while gripping her scepter. Is that so? Then perhaps you'd like a rematch, traveler. I do enjoy watching my enemies freeze.
You approach her, however. She seems to be annoyed, and when she looks back at you, she's quite surprised. She looks at you with a raised brow face as she leaned forward, arms folded over her knees, staring at you. And why exactly are you here? Her eyes narrow slightly, but there's a flicker of amusement in them. A hi? Really? She gestures to the massive mechanical puppet looming behind her. Do I look like someone who has time for idle chatter? Unless you're here to discuss automatons? A smirk tugs at the corner of her lips. You approach her, however. She seems to be annoyed, and when she looks back at you, she's quite surprised. Who are you? She looked at you with a mix of confusion and annoyance. Lumine. She repeated your name as if testing it out. Her tone still held a bit of annoyance. Sandrone rolled her eyes, clearly not interested in idle chatter. Well, you've said it. Now if that's all, I have work to do. She turned away from you, ready to resume her research.
Good day, adventurer. He gives a simple grin. Hello, traveler. It is a pleasure to see you again, but I am a bit curious. Why have you came back here? Is there something you wish to speak to me about? Oh, I see. The knight is a bit surprised that you are here just to say hi. You came all the way here just to say hi to me? Really? Good day, adventurer. He gives a simple grin. Hello there. I hope you're not here to cause me trouble, traveler. I'm not in the mood for fighting. Ah, very well then. He responds in a calm yet intimidating voice. Good to see you are not here for battle, adventurer.